Hey guys, I'm Chase Brogan. Today in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can jump into some of the most amazing N64 video game mods right from your PC today, completely free. So there's two ways that I like to tackle this. One is by way of Launchbox, two is by way of Project 64. Both of these work great. I've found that some work better with different mods. You kind of have to do trial and error and just see where you get the better performance. But today we're going to be doing that on both of these. I'll walk you through the entire process. So the first thing that you want to do though is download the ROM for the mod that you want to play. So I'm going to be going into WCW Saturday Night as well as WWF Warzone Bad Blood. So I have these both on my desktop. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kick everything off with Launchbox. So you're going to go ahead and go to the Launchbox website and you're going to download Launchbox. Now here we are on the Launchbox website. I'm going to provide you guys with direct links in the description of this video so you don't have to do anything except click those links and you'll get to everything that I'm showing you in this video. Once you're on the Launchbox website, you're going to go to the download tab up here at the top. And once you click on that, it's going to give you two options. You could do Launchbox for Windows or Launchbox for Android. I'm on Windows 11 today, so I'm going to go Launchbox for Windows. Next step is you're going to type in your email address and you're going to click download. What Launchbox is going to do is it's going to actually email you guys a download link. All you have to do from that point is click the link. This is 100% secure. Launchbox is not a sketchy website, so you're not going to get any malware or viruses or anything like that. So go ahead and click the link that they email over to you, and from there it's going to download. Now, once you download Launchbox, you're going to go ahead and click the little file icon next to the download, and you'll actually be able to locate it here. You're going to double click on that Launchbox setup. It's going to open up like this. You're going to go ahead and select the language that you want to download. I have English. We're going to go ahead and accept the agreement. We'll proceed with next. We'll hit next once again, one more time, and now we'll go ahead and click install. Now this is going to automatically start the installation process. It's very quick. It just takes about, I'd say about 2 minutes or so. So we'll let it do its thing here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Tools. We're going to go to Import. We're going to go to ROM Files and then Single Platform. And now what we'll do is we'll hit Next. This is where we're going to locate our ROM files. So we have Add Files down here at the bottom. We're going to select the file that we want to add. So I have WCW Saturday Night down here. We'll select that. It's going to populate in this box. We're going to hit Next. We're going to type in Nintendo 64 here because that's the platform this belongs to. We'll hit next. Now, this is where you choose your emulator. I'm going to leave it stock here. We're just going to go with RetroArch because that's what comes on here stock. We'll hit next. Now, I'm going to click the top option, which is copy the files into my Launchbox games folder. So now we'll hit next. And now from here, you can go ahead and pick whatever you want. This is basically going to pull all the images for this. Now, usually with ROM hacks or ROM mods, it's going to be fairly limited. So I just leave it stock as it comes here by default. So we're going to hit next. Next, we're going to hit next one more time. Here you can choose bezels if you want bezels incorporated in here. I usually just leave it blank, so I bypass this, but you can customize it if you want to. We'll hit next. We're going to hit next once again. It's going to populate in here just to confirm, make sure that this is the folder or file that you want to add in here. We've got the Z64 extension, so it's good to go. We'll hit finish. It's going to populate that in here. And there you go. It's located right there. It's even got the cover image. And if we go to consoles, there we go. Because this is N64, it's populating in there just so. So now all we have to do is simply plug in our controller or connect to controller. And what's really cool about Launchbox is it should automatically configure and map everything for you. So we're going to go ahead and just double click on this and launch it. We'll see if it actually works. Got my controller right here ready to test this out. Now, the next part of this process is we're going to go into Project 64 now. So I'm going to provide you guys with a direct link to this website, Project 64, in the description of this video. But we're going to go ahead, and once we get to the Project 64 website, we're going to go over to downloads. We can close this out. Now, I will be honest, their website looks like it could be a little sketchy with all the little pop-ups, but trust me, I've never had any issues with it. Always be careful, though, when proceeding through, downloading anything online. You can always scan things. I've had no issues though. We're going to go into development versions right here. And now this is where you can find the latest and greatest versions of Project 64. And there's two options to download. There's either Windows Zip or there's the Windows installer. I always go with Windows Zip. It's just what I'm most comfortable with. So I'm going to click this. It's going to download. I already pre-downloaded it just to save time. So if we go over here to our downloads, you can actually see that I have Project 64 right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the little folder. It's going to open up and we're going to right click on this and we're going to extract it. So the way that I do it is I always go to show more options. I have 7-zip installed on my computer and I hit extract files. It takes about a second or two to extract because it's really not that big of a file or folder, I should say. So here it is right below. We're going to double click on that and we're going to click on Project 64. Really simple, really basic. I'm going to actually maximize this. So this is how Project 64 populates in. Very bare, nothing to really see here. So we're going to connect our controller, again, Bluetooth, dongle, wired connection, whatever you want to do there. We're going to go into options. We're going to go into input settings next. And now I've already got this configured in here. It may populate in automatically. It may not. It may just say like keyboard on here. So the way you want to set this up is I'm going to actually reset this just so I walk through this with you. It defaults to keyboard because I have a keyboard connected, as most of us on a PC will have. So what you're going to do is make sure your controller is connected and then click on setup. And now if you take your D-pad or your analog stick, left analog stick, and you just flick that in any direction, it's going to register that you have a controller connected. And you can see now it changed over to being populated in here. We do have to map this though, because if you look down here under start, for example, it says return. That means that it's currently mapped to your keyboard, even though it's populating in the device correctly. So we're going to go up here to the first option, which is up. We're going to click on this little box over here, and we're going to go ahead and take our D-pad, and we're going to hit the up button. As we do that, you see that it changes everything over here. We'll do down. I'm going to hit down on my D-pad. We're going to do left. We're going to do right. Now we go down to analog stick. And we're going to click on up. We're going to go up. We're going to click on down. We're going to go down. We're going to click on left. We're going to go left. Right. We're going to go right. Now for start, we'll click on start. And I'm going to hit my start button on my controller. And you see how it changes with every one of these. Now for Z trigger, I'm going to pull my right trigger. Populates in. And now for our C buttons, I'm going to map this to my right analog now. So up. We're going to go click on down. We'll go down. We're going to click on left. We'll go left. And we're going to click on right. We'll go right. For A and B, we'll go ahead to B. There's B. There's A. And now we need to click on apply down here in the bottom right. And then once that's clicked, we're going to click on OK. That saves everything. Now we have to add our ROM in here, and it's a very straightforward process. Unlike Launchbox, which took a couple of minutes, we're going to go to File, and we are going to go to Open ROM, and now we're going to locate the ROM we want to open. Before we did WCW Saturday Night, let's go into Warzone Bad Blood. So all we have to do now is double click. It's going to automatically launch the game for us. It's going to be minimized though, so double click. There it is, minimized. It's a much smaller scale. Go to options and then go to full screen. It's going to stretch everything. All right, guys, so that is the entire process for getting some of the best N64 video game mods up and running on your PC. Now, I'll also be doing a video on how to do all of this on your iPhone, because you can do this very easily on your iPhone to get everything up and running with the Delta Emulator app. So that's everything for PC. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys on the next one.